Good afternoon, traders. This is Tony D from easyMarkets in Sydney's dealing room here. We have another day, another new high in the Dow, 26,000 tested. Market sitting just slightly underneath that at the moment, but the risk sentiment is still improving. And the US dollar is still getting sold. The relationship between the stock market and the US dollar has broken down a little bit, but right now the market is focusing on the strength of the euro. And there's concerns of the yen tapering is helping the dollar yen go down at the same speed. So dollar yen are down, euro up. Rest of the majors are following this trend. In particular, Canadian dollar and Australian dollar are also having stellar runs. And New Zealand dollar is getting a boost from very strong dairy prices. Again, dairy prices have rebounded quite sharply in the last 6 months. So there is a bit of fundamental support for the Kiwi being so strong. But the Aussie dollar, for those who trade it here in Australia, we are just underneath that 80 cents level. Got us close to 79.80 overnight. Is within striking range and probably will be tested in the coming days unless something comes in to derail this US dollar sell-off, which is pretty mature. But the only thing or big risk this week coming up is actually US dollar negative, in a sense that it's the US government debt ceiling has to be negotiated by Friday, and if they don't come to an agreement, then you will see the US dollar sold more aggressively, and in the build up to it, the US dollar can be sold, and then maybe if they do get agreement, get a relief rally. So you still got a few days there, an opening for the US dollar weakness to continue. And the euro is really starting to gain traction in terms of, this is the second day of rally post that break of the 2018 high. The euro is really gaining here as overnight the ECB member, I believe Hassan, came out and he said that he's not too concerned about the recent rally, and that is within the bounds. And so he's a noted hawk, so it's not that big a deal, but until Draghi speaks on January 25th, so that's a much bigger story, what's happening next week. But in the short term, the market will take anything like that as a green light. Same with the BOJ. You need to see the BOJ come out and really stress that they're not tapering if you want the dollar yen downtrend to subside, because at the moment it's such an easy trend to continue that it's hard to get in the way of it. So profit taking will cap, but then dip buys should come back in. So watch this pullback here that we're seeing in the euro, 30-40 points so far. If we get back down to that 122 level, could find support, could be in the next entry point. For those who are trading the pound, you've seen that the pound is chasing, going with the euro for the most part. 138 is tapped so far. The target is 140. In terms of the Brexit headlines, the market is still a little open to the idea that you are seeing positive momentum behind a soft Brexit, which is really what they want to see. I mean, that's what the Bulls case is. These important meetings happening this week regarding Germany and their stance, so that Germany is really the power maker, and if they were to push back and punish the UK for leaving, that would be still quite a negative headline there. So you just be careful in regards to that meeting. Also, UK CPI. Bank of England is a inflation-fighting central bank, and the rate at which they raise net rates the next time, there's no plans at the immediate future for them to raise rates, but inflation is the biggest issue in the UK. So if inflation remains hot, then the chances of them raising rates it doesn't improve dramatically. So tonight's CPI numbers are very important for the general outlook, and given that we are so high, they're very dangerous here for the pound. If we get some soft numbers, then chances of profit taking are very real. Alright guys, come through the dealing room if you want to talk specifics on a cross, or if you want to talk cryptos. You can come through and have a chat with Jimmy here on the desk, in the crypto desk. If you're not a member of the Easy Markets trading team, you come through and you can join up below on the link. Other than that, we'll be back tomorrow with the next update.